Hey, morning thoughts. You ever wonder what's with the weird power structure of how the federal government, local governments, all this head to branches and all of this? I I don't think it's a very efficient way to run a country like the United States of America. Other countries are a little more like homogenistic. Their cultures are more, how you say, uniform. Their people are more uniform. What their what their interests and everything are a little more uniform. So, but America is not. America is not. We are a mix of people. Like, look, I'm from the South Pacific. I got my coffee from someone that's probably from Latin America. Yes, we were from all over the place. There's black people, white people, and there's so many. Like, there's a big Somali population in Minnesota. But we're from all over the place, and the one-size-fits-all government model doesn't really work well. Not for a place like the United States. I mean, even on the state level. I bring this up because in New York, I mean, there's this major disagreement. In the city of New York City, they basically, if you don't have like vaccination papers, you're not allowed to do anything really. You can't go to the bar, you get turned down here, you get turned down there, you get turned down everywhere, you can't go to work. All of that. So, this idea to give the power not even to the governors, I say bring it all the way back to the mayors. Because what really affects us is the people that we spend time with, people that are around us, our community, our home. Our community, our home, and basically our city where we do your shopping, where you go for your groceries. That's what seems to matter the most. And we're always on social media looking at this, looking at that, looking at the world problem, looking at what's going on in Washington. Why? Because it does affect us. It does affect us heavily. Even though it shouldn't. And the only way to really do that is you have to take away the power of the purse. The power of the purse, the power of the money. Now, the federal government is probably good for maybe, two things. Military and infrastructure. Infrastructure to keep us connected, and that's kind of tied to the military. The highways and byways and all the roads is meant for rapid response of emergency vehicles, tanks, and stuff like that. That's what it's really meant for. I mean, this has nothing to do with connecting people, really. It's meant for rapid response. You can ask anybody. I mean, I know that for sure in Guam, because the main roads in Guam, the first roads that were placed were between the Air Force base in the north and the Navy base in the south and the Army base in the middle. Those were the main roads, and everything branched off of that. And that was done in the, I want to say, right after World War II, late 60s. I don't quote me on that. I'm not sure on that. That was a total wild guess. But anyway, if you were to take the power of the purse and bring it down to the mayor level, reduce the federal government to the point that all we're doing is, our common cause is that we agree on our border. We agree that we need a military to defend our borders, and that's it. That's basically our common cause. Everything else is kind of like it's a free-for-all. Every mayor has their own budget, and their budget is based on the constituents. And if they wanna build their city and build up their constituents and build up their spending power by adding a bigger taxpayer base or a better taxpayer base or a more profitable taxpayer base, then that would be on them. They would have to enact policies to, to further that. It's just a thought, because we are so different, but we all have to kind of work with each other. It'd be kind of stupid if we just say F you, F you, F you. I'm from New York City. Well, I'm from upstate New York. Well, you don't got a vaccine. I don't want a vaccine. You stay in upstate New York. No problem. No problem. Don't take my tax dollars. Why should my tax dollars fund something I don't support? It's just a thought. I mean, what do we really need the federal government for? And look at this. It's just such a waste. God. It frustrates me sometimes. And I'm a simple idiot. And even I can see it's just a waste. Jones up. powder donut.